everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing great today. In today's video I thought that we could do the what is in my everyday makeup bag. So I am joined with my makeup bag, and yeah, we're just gonna have a little rummage through. I'm gonna show you guys what I use every single day. I actually love watching these videos because I feel like you get a really good feel as to like what people genuinely like to use on a day-to-day basis, because someone can say that they like a product, but if it's in their like everyday makeup bag, you know that that ish is good, you know. Also, if you would like a tutorial on how I did this eyeshadow, just let me know, because I'm actually really happy with how it turned out, and it's actually super easy, so let me know. But without further ado, let's jump straight on into the video.
So this is what my makeup bag looks like. I really like it. It's so cute. These were just from Primark. My mum actually got it me for Christmas, and I actually love it. It's so good. And yes, we are sat on my bed because this is a nice chilled out video. So yeah, I'm just going to show you what's in my makeup bag. But first of all, how cool is this bag? So it obviously has the two separate compartments, which, like, I don't know whether you can see, they're actually really like thick, and this part is where I keep my makeup brushes. Like, I'm sure you can tell, like, it is filthy in there, but at the minute I've just washed my makeup brushes, so they're not in there at the minute. But let's get on to the good stuff, the whole reason you're actually watching the video. So I decided to keep like this side as like liquids, and then this side as like all my powders, all that good stuff. So let's go over to my liquid side. So it's obviously just got the zip to keep it all nice and neat. So first things first, I suppose we should probably go through foundations. So this is the Ordinary foundation. Mine is in the shade 1.0 NS, which is very fair neutral with silver highlights. And as you can see, like, we are on our last legs. This foundation has been going strong for so long, but yeah, I'm just trying to use it up because I'm trying to use up my foundations before they all like eventually go off. So yeah, I'm trying to use this up because I love the foundation. I want a new one, but I might as well use it up first. Oh, just completely disrespected that and chucked it away. And then, so this is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless foundation. I love this foundation, but it is my foundation for when I am tanned. It is the shade Light 4. I've got no idea what that says, so I'm not even going to attempt to say that. But yeah, this is like my tan shade. It's nice and warm, and as you can see, this one is also on its last legs, but I'm not going to buy a new one until this one is all used up. I love NARS packaging. It looks so sleek. Is there any other foundations in here? Yes. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. This is the shade, oh, it's there, Sand 160, and yeah, I love this foundation stick as well for when I'm tanned. It is a little bit more like peachy-ish, I suppose. Look, it's literally like almost gone. It's, yeah, it's not as yellow toned, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I love it, but I do feel like the shade is just a tad bit off, but I warm it up with bronzer, so it's not that bad. But I actually love this for when I'm tanned. Also, let's not talk about my nails because they need doing ASAP. This is the Flawless Original Primer. I used to use the Brightening Primer, but that ran out, so I'm using this one up. It's not actually my favourite primer. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I just wanted to use it up. As you can see, it's like, it is almost gone. It's got a lot of uses left in it, but I brought this a while ago, and it's got a 12-month, like, you need to use it up within 12 months once you've opened it. So I have opened it. I have had it for a fair while, so I just wanted to use it up before it went off. I'm trying to like use up all my products before I get my like makeup table up, so that yeah, it's all like fresh new stuff waiting to be used kind of thing. So actually, whilst we're still on the topic of primers, this is the Professional Primer. I love this primer by Benefit. I buy it a lot, I repurchase it a lot. I've used this a lot though, and like if I just squeeze it, that's like where I can't push it down anymore. Like, so there's still a lot of product in it. I've had this for a while actually. Let's just yeah, 12 months. I feel like I've had this for at least 4 months, and I literally use this every time I apply makeup, and I would say I wear makeup like 4 or 5 times a week. So it's so worth the money, even if it is like a tad bit expensive. And the other thing that I class as like a base product, I have this Barry colour correcting wand. I never really use it. I use it for when I do have like redness, but I'm just currently breaking out a bit, so it is in there because I have been using it recently, but it's not like a necessity for me. So on to concealers. Let's get them all out. So I have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Mine is in the shade Light 2 Vanilla. I probably should have gone down a shade. Like, this shade is fantastic, like it is nice, but obviously I am very, very pale, so the lighter shade probably would have looked a bit nicer. But this is such a good concealer. If you've not tried it, you really should go and check it out. And then I have the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer. Mine is in the shade 1 Ivory, and this is actually too dark for me when I am like not tanned, when I'm pale basically. Yeah, it's too dark for me, so I use it when I'm tanned because it is a really good concealer, but like I said, it is just too dark. And then this is the Revolution Conceal and Define. Everyone and their mum knows about this concealer. I got the shade C1. I love it, basically. There's not too much I can say about it. Coverage is great, as you can see. I do use it a lot. It's fantastic. Not a lot else I can say. And then, okay, let's just get this out of the way because it's in every goddamn video. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. Mine is in the shade Soft Brown. To be fair, this is actually too dark for me. I probably could go a shade down, but I'm pretty sure the shade down from this looks a bit warm. But I might buy it and try it out. But I love this. This is like literally my go-to everyday holy grail eyebrow product. I love it. I'm a fan of a strong brow. What can I say? So I also have these 2 eyebrow products. So I have like a mini gimme brow, whatever you want to call it, from Benefit. I got this in a like a box I got for Christmas. I was just testing it, seeing as I had it, and I actually really like it. I am probably gonna go and get like a proper, what's it called, full-size product. That's what I was trying to say, because it's actually really, really good. The only thing is, like, I know it is kind of expensive, and I use the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the shade Espresso. As you guys know, I literally use this in every video. I love this stuff, and it's actually not that expensive. I don't know how much it is, like, off the top of my head, but I use this every single day and I actually love it, so I kind of can't justify going to get like more of an expensive eyebrow product. But yeah, at the same time, it is a really good, the Gimme Brow is a really good eyebrow product, and I do like it, so who knows. And then I just have this NYX Lip Lingerie. I'm not really sure why. What shade is this? It's in Cabaret Show. I'm not really sure why this is in there because I don't really use this that often because the lip lingeries are like kind of drying. I prefer the suedes, to be honest. So not really sure why that's in there, but it's a nice lip shade nevertheless. My hand is actually starting to hurt already. Then I just have the, you guys know anyway, the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast Mascara. I love this mascara. It is so good, especially when it starts to dry out a bit. Like, I'm not a big fan of mascaras when they're brand new because they're so like wet, but when they dry out a bit, especially this mascara, they are so, this one is so good. I prefer my mascaras a little bit dry, but yeah, this is a good one if you've not tried it already. And then I just have my Duo Lash Glue. I don't feel like I need to say a lot about it. Everyone uses that lash glue. And then I just have 2 of the Stila Glitter and Glows. I got these in the set of 3. This one is Smouldering Satin. And then this one is Kitten Karma. So that's everything for like liquids. And now on to like my powders. So this actually really needs like cleaning out, to be honest. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Setting powder, it is in the shade 10 Fit. I love this as a setting powder. It literally makes my foundation stay on all day. It ain't budging once this is on. I barely even have to touch up, which for me to say that, I literally have to touch up every maybe 4 hours. To be on the safe side, I would probably touch up every like 3 hours just to make sure I don't get any creases, cracks, or like my foundation comes away, because I am so oily. This stuff, I don't really need to do that. I could probably go at least 6 hours with this stuff on, and like say my Maybelline Superstay, if I have that on with this, I ain't got to touch up. No. If you've not tried that powder, you need to, sis. You actually need to. And then this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Obviously used and abused, like quite clearly hit pan. This is just translucent. I love this powder. It is a really good powder, but I prefer like the loose one that comes obviously loose. Yeah, I do love this one, but the loose one I just think is better, to be completely honest. And then this is the Mirror Luminizer. I don't really need to go into much about this. Let's just open her up. So yeah, that's the Mirror Luminizer. So nice. I like this. Right, you can clearly see that I like it. Like, you can see that. I don't know whether you can tell. You can kind of see there is a dint in there. It is not close to hitting pan, but it's getting there. It's a really nice like highlighter, but I don't know, like it's not my favorite. I'm not even sure really why it's in this bag, because I barely ever use it. And then this is the Goddess of Love Triple Baked Highlighter from Revolution. Yeah, so cute. It's like a pearlescent, oh, is that loose? Yes. It's like a pearlescent pink highlighter. And then this is the Ofra Glazed Donut highlighter. I like this highlighter a lot, but it's actually even too pale and too icy for me. Like, I have to have like full blown like glam on to have that on, but I really do like it. And then this is the Max Factor blush in Lovely Pink. I actually really like this blusher. It has like a shimmer in it, but I hardly ever use it anymore, since I got something else that I really like, which you'll see a little bit later on. But yeah, I really do like that blush a lot. And then this is the, oops, PS Nudes Matte Eyeshadow Palette. This eyeshadow palette is so cute. Like, you can see it gets used a lot. Mostly for these two shades. Like, I was really into pink eyeshadows at one point. I just love it. It is such a good palette. It's just a shame, like, they don't do it anymore, so I don't really film videos with it because obviously you can't buy it. But for my everyday makeup, this is like a go-to. And then this highlighter palette is like, look how bad this is, the poor thing. I love this highlighter palette. If I'm gonna go for any like everyday highlighter, this is the one. I can't get into it. There we go. So these are the shades. As you can tell, this one is my favorite. I use this one for like inner corner highlight. This one is also a fave for me. I also use this one when I am tanned. Love them. So the top row is definitely the row I get the most use out of. I don't really go for any of these two. This one is coming off like quite brown on camera, but it's not. It's like more of a pinky highlight. This is like a lilac highlight, very frosty. It is still nice though. And then these two shades, oh my god, they are gorgeous, but obviously too dark for me to use as like a highlighter. But this one I actually get away with as using a shimmery bronzer. As you guys know, I use this all the time. Such a good palette. Obviously I get a lot of use out of it. Was it worth £8? 100%. £8 for 8 highlighters, can't really go wrong. So that was everything for the actual makeup bag. And then the other thing that, like, it kind of doesn't count, but it definitely does because I use it every day, is the Revolution X Rachel Leary Ultimate Goddess Face and Eyeshadow Palette. I love this so much. Let me just get her out. Okay, so it's starting to get dark, so like the actual like shades aren't showing up too great, but I actually love this palette. I use this bronzer all the time. I do use this shimmery bronzer when I'm a bit more tanned. I use this as an eyeshadow most of the time, but these two blushes are like my literally go-to blushes. I usually mix the two together. I don't really use this one because I feel like it is too dark for me. And you can see how much I've used the highlighters. Like, I do use them, but I'm gonna be honest, I never really reach for these anymore. Like, I like them when I am tanned. When I am not tanned, I don't feel like I can use them, even this one, because when these are on like your skin, they are all very golden. Like, they have very golden undertones, so literally when this is on my face, it looks like it's too dark for me. So I don't really get a lot of use up the highlighters when I am pale, which is a shame, to be honest. But the eyeshadows are really nice. As you can see, like I said, I've had like a bit of a thing with pink eyeshadows. Oh, you can see my lamp up there. But yeah, I had a thing with like pink eyeshadows, so they're obviously in this palette. I really like them. The only thing I would say about this palette, obviously I still use it. It's still a nice shade. I don't know whether you can tell how much I use it, but yeah, I do use this a lot. But this shade, Baby Girl here, I really like it, but I have to use it on a wet base because whenever I have set my eyelids, this just doesn't show up. I have to really pack on the colour, and the second I try and blend it out, it's gone. Like, it just disappears. So that's the only problem I have with that shade, but all of the other shades I have not had a problem with. It's just that shade. I don't know if I've just got a dodgy one or something, I don't know, but yeah. So that's everything that is in my, oh, that's me, hello, looking not glam at all, in my PJs, yay. But that is everything that is in my everyday makeup bag. Let's give it one last look. Cute.
Okay, so that's everything for today, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I am sorry about the background noise. I know there was a lot of kids shouting it in the background, but there was nothing I could do about it. Nevertheless, I still hope that you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you got like a little insight as to what I like to use on a day-to-day basis and the products that I love. If you did enjoy the video, please leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any more videos, and leave me a nice comment if you did enjoy the video. As I said, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye. We gon' be okay. We gon' be alright. We gon' be okay.